Why most local websites don't get calls? The numbers really don't lie. So the problem every local business owner faces. If you own a local service business and your website isn't bringing you phone calls, you're not alone. I'm going to show you with numbers things that might actually surprise you right in this video. Every single month, 97% of people search online before they hire a local service. This is almost everyone, but here's the crazy part. If your business shows up on page 2 of Google, you might as well be invisible. Only 0.63% of people ever click on page 2 results. That means for every 1,000 persons who search for your service, only 6 of them will even see if you're on page 2. Think about what that costs you. If your average job is around $500 and you could get 10 more customers per month, that's 5,000 in revenue you're missing every single month. That adds up to 60,000 per year just sitting there, going to your competition instead. Most local business owners I talk to are paying anywhere between 1,500 to 3,000 per month on ads, and that's 18,000 to 36,000 per year. And the second you stop paying, the leads stop coming. You're renting your customers, you're not owning them. So why do most local websites fail to bring calls? Three big reasons. First, they are not showing up on Google at all. Second, when they do show up, they're buried under big directories like Yelp, NG. Third, the website is built wrong from the start. In this video, I'm going to show you a different way, a way that costs $224 to set up and keeps working for you 24/7 without spending another dime. Here's a real story behind 16 customers I was able to acquire in less than 12 months for less than $100. And I'm going to show you this real case study, no fluff, just facts. That I built out a simple one-page website, and here is it. I built out a simple one-page website right here, and over the course of a year, it was able to generate 16 leads from people filling out this form. The phone number we have on the website does not work, and we're able to generate upwards of 16 leads. Beg pardon, just hold on. I do have the information here. We're able to generate upwards of 16 leads in total, of which the very first lead came in January of 2025, and having built the website in November of 24. This cost basically less than $100 to achieve. So when a lot of persons are looking for your services online, there's the first thing they do. They go on Google, and the first thing they type most likely is a search query. And when they type in the search query, let's say someone wants to see a dentist, they basically type keywords like dentist near me. So basically, this pulls out the Google search results, and you kind of see exactly what people are looking for right now. So a lot of search happens. I'm going to use this one in my case anyway, so I could show you the sponsor that appears. So when someone searches for, let's say, Seamless Gutters Making in Texas, this sponsor section appears right here. So like most businesses like yours, you're definitely paying to be in the spot. And because of the businesses that are appearing right here and below here, the competition is quite fierce. So you tend to spend more money because you will need to show up at this very top right here. The second section is the Google Maps section. This by far gets most of the calls way above the paid ads. So if you're lucky and you have a Google business profile, here's my call to you. Book a free strategy call with us today, and let's see how we can help you get ranking in this top 3 spots right here. Then the section we're talking about is this blue link section right here, the organic section. So while most calls don't really come here, but they still do. So if you own a website, you might as well appear on position number 1 right here. You might get a little few calls compared to the Google business profile. That's for your information anyway. So here's our website for this specific keyword, Seamless Gutters Making in Texas. And if I were to refresh this page again, you'll get something similar right here. So we're ranking position number 2 right here for that specific service that's there. So how did we get this website to rank or show up on Google for the search term. The first thing we did was get an exact match domain. Exact match domain simply means you including the service you render plus the city in which you render it in getting a domain name. And this domain basically costs $15 to acquire. So you could have a variation of expertgothamikiniPros.com so long you have the core service and the city in which you are rendering that service in the domain name, and you're good to go. That's the first thing we did, because Google tends to love domains like this and they get them ranked. The second thing was include the title tag, the same conventions, same core service, related service, plus the city. Then in the headline, here, the first headline right there, we have the very main service here, related service, and the city in which we are servicing. It is a must for you to put on your headline tag. Then the first paragraph, immediately after the first headline, you also want to have your core service plus the city and maybe related services to give Google more context about the page. And the second section is our service section. This is where we list out all of the services we render our clients and what they would hope to achieve when they come to our website. And in the third section is why they should choose us. This is the section you want to talk about how your service has been, how long you've been in business, the number of people you serve, and what's the process from start to finish of how you serve your clients overall. So that's what you want to include right here on this page. If you're licensed, you want to include that. If you're insured, you want to include that. If you have awards or sponsorship from wherever, you want to also include that right here. And the second and last section is the frequently asked questions. A lot of persons are simply asking questions on Google every time they look for your service in order for them to make a good decision on what to exactly look for or what's wrong with your apartment or whatever it is you're doing. This works for any service business. And you can see right here, Google gives us kind of questions people who are searching for seamless gutters McKinney are looking for. This is the section called people also ask. So you can see here they're asking what's the average cost of seamless gutters, but you want to make it local to your area. So you could say what is the average cost of seamless gutters in McKinney? What are the downsides of seamless gutters in McKinney? How much are gutters for $1,000 square foot house in McKinney? So you want to make it local to the area you're servicing. And the last thing we did on this page was include a zip code. The zip code basically gives Google even more context that you're local. You could add local landmarks ranging from wherever shopping mall to another shopping mall, or from another street to another street, or from a main town to the other. So basically it gives Google more context and tends to trust your page. And basically that's all we did with this page. A single one-page website generating 16 leads, spending less than $100 to do. In order for you to get this page ranked, you definitely need to get your website listed on directories. This simply signals Google and it gets to boost your website and you get indexed really faster. So Google sees your page and sees you get mentioned in a lot of directories and it kind of trusts you. So you can basically go through this list yourself and register your business and get it listed. Or you can hire the services of this guy on Fiverr, Mohammed Wahid. It does this for $75 for some reason. I don't know why this is loading. So it does this for $75 so it basically does this for $75 right here. And you get it within 7 days. 400 local directories for $75. And you get it within 7 days also. So that's something you really want to have under your belt. And you get listed in all of these directories. And basically that's all we did. We spent $75 one time for this premium one, $75 one time. And we were able to get ranking on Google's first page for multiple queries and we were able to generate upwards of 16 leads within a year. So there are some things we didn't do with this page that could have even generated us more leads, like get us more rankings and more leads. The first of which is if we had gotten an active phone number on this website, we would have doubled or tripled the number of leads that come in. Reason being that a lot of persons who are searching for a local service are looking to hire right now and get whatever challenge it is they are having, getting it fixed ASAP. And the second thing we could have done on this website was have these individual services on a dedicated page. So have a separate page for gutter repair, separate page for gutter replacement. Gives Google even more context and overall boost, and we tend to rank for several keywords in the gutter replacement or gutter repair side of things. Then we could have also added location pages that kind of target each of these nearby locations close to McKinney, and this would have even gotten us more leads from locations surrounding McKinney overall. So that's something we could have done for the home page that we didn't do. And for the off page, we could have gotten more links. So you can see we're ranking position number 2 here. And now for us to rank position number 1 for this specific keyword, we basically need more links to point to the website homepage itself. And how can we achieve this? We can basically use the service press release from King's Newswire. They do this for $70 for 450 guaranteed placement. So you can basically get that, and you get 450 websites linking back to your own website. Authority sites like Fox Media Outlet, NBC Outlet, CBS Outlet. So you get all of those pointing back to your website. Basically cheap, $70, and gets you rolling. So that's all you've got to spend. But if you want to significantly boost your rankings, I recommend using my mentors or service, Jackie Cho. He offers niche edits. I think he offers niche edits and guest posts from anywhere between $90 to $95 per link. Then he does local guest posts from $74 to $90 per link. So it's something you want to have. That's the only way you get to rank in position number 1 right there. So basically, that's all you've got to do to get things going. So, but you can get started today for $224. I have the cost and calculations. But if you were to do this in optimal way, you could spend upwards of, let's say, $2,000 for the entire year, and you could get your website ranking and generating leads for you even more than what you spend in generating ads right now. So like I said, I built out this website in November of 2024, and by the January 25, I got our very first lead from my own homeowner. So the total cost we actually did in getting this website is $224, and here's the cost breakdown. We spent domain $15, $12 for hosting a year. That's times 2 anyway, so that should be $24 for hosting. We did $24 for hosting, $50 for got $75 for citations, and we use FreeGPT to write all of the services itself. So you can see we have the press release here for $70, ChatGPT subscription $20, indexing $20-something, and citations right here $75, and that brings us to the $24 that we got anyway. So, and that's all we did for this page to get a lot of links pointed to it. So for the multi-site strategy system, now here's where it actually gets interesting. What if instead of just one city, we could dominate the entire city, like 5, 7, or even 10 cities around you? Most people think you should just add location pages to your main website. So if you have McKinney, Texas, you would add pages like guttersmckinney.com/allen/prosper for nearby cities. But here's the problem. Google does not reward that strategy as much as you think. Inner pages have a harder time ranking. They really beat the home page of a site that is significantly targeting that city. That is why small local businesses with exact match domains beat huge companies like Yelp, Angie, and even national franchises. So what do you do instead? You clone the entire strategy across multiple cities. You buy separate domains for each location. So here's an example of, let's say you serve McKinney and 6 other nearby cities. Instead of building one website, you target all of the separate websites individually. Gutters McKinney will have its own website, Gutters Allen, Gutters Prosper, Gutters Princeton, Gutters Melissa, Gutters Lucas, Gutters Lowry Crossing. So each site targets its own city, each home page is laser focused on that location, and Google loves it. And now let me show you exactly how the site is going to be structured. So for Gutters McKinney, you could have guttersmckinney.com, which is the home page. Then you have the service hub. that lists all of the services that has been rendered. Then you have dedicated service pages for each of these services. You have the location hub listing all of the locations that we service. Then we have the location of nearby pages targeting the main keyword. Then you now have the service hub pages for each of the locations that are near you also. Then lastly, you would also have blogs that are relating to your niche within your area. So the complete site structure could see anywhere between 90 to 100 page website. Now multiply that by 7 cities. That's a lot of page. That's like 700 pages total. So the math really gets exciting. So if each of them fully ranks and brings 2 to 5 qualified leads every single month, you have 7 sites, 14 to 35 leads. And these leads cost you nothing to set up. You do the initial page work and yes, you get it all done. So what this would actually cost you if you get started, you do the domain for $15, hosting $24, citation $75, press release $70, indexing $20, and AI content tool $20. Total is $224 per website. So my case study even costs less than because I use ChatGPT free subscription and hosting. Now, if you want faster results, you could opt for the additional services like I mentioned, niche edit, local guest posts. You would want 1 to 2 backlinks per month, point to your own page that speeds up how fast you rank, and it's optional anyway, but it's something you should have. So for 7 cities, do it yourself method. You could spend anywhere between 1,500 for 7 cities. It's less than what you spend on ads, basically. So paying for ads is not really bad. But if ads are working for you, keep them running. But what if you could start building something organic and generate leads at the same time? As websites start ranking and bringing you free leads, you can slowly reduce your ad spend. Eventually, you might get to zero spend and you still get 20 to 30 to 40 leads per month from your website. That's the goal. Own your lead source, do not rent it. Why you should let us handle this for you? If I showed you everything, the complete book, no secret, you could do this for yourself. $224. I just showed you basically everything. So, but here's what I need you to know. Most local business owners like you don't have time. You're running your business. You're out there doing the work, managing crews, handling customer calls, putting out fires. The last thing you want to do is learn how to build websites, submit citations, content, and everything. And that's where we come in. When we work with us long term, here's what we handle for you. We'll help you manage your Google business profile if you don't, such that you're able to rank in this top 3 section here on Google. You only pay when you see results anyway. We build a review reputation system for you that collects review from you on autopilot. We set up a missed call text back for you that automatically texts your customer's message when they call you when you're not available. We set up an AI chat widget for you that helps you book clients on autopilot. We also help you update and manage your Google business profile and stay updated with whatever changes and algorithm that Google rolls out every few months. So for the next step, you could do this yourself, or you could keep paying $2,000 every single month, or you could stop paying and start working with us, and let's see exactly how to help you dominate your market. So we're offering a free local SEO audit call. We'll analyze your market, look at your competition, and show you exactly what it would take to dominate your area. We'll talk through the $224 do-it-yourself breakdown, and we'll discuss our done-for-you service where we can do everything for you. Plus, we have a free risk-free Google business profile of spots available right now. You only pay after you see result, no risk for you. The same resources we use for organic website ranking also makes your Markpack profile stronger, citations, press release, and quality content. It all works together. So book a free audit call with us today. Let's build your lead system right away, and that one keeps working for you month after month. So if you watched to the end of this video, thank you for watching, and subscribe to my channel, and if you have questions, leave them in the comment section and I'll do well to answer them. See you in the next video.